Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. This is going to be another Hello from Heaven reading here. You guys seem to really like the first one that I did. I'm shooting this on Tuesday, but tomorrow marks 1 year since my Sadie Mae girl crossed the Rainbow Bridge. So been a rough year. It seems like that year went really fast, and then this year, you know, some of the other pet owners that I follow on Instagram and YouTube, we lost Howie the Crab, we lost Bentley from Bentley and Finn shortly before his, I think it was his 12th birthday. And a lady I'm friends with on Facebook, I really loved her. She had a dog named Gigi, and we would get Christmas cards from her every year, and Gigi recently crossed the Rainbow Bridge as well. So man, and we had a kitten that we got, and she didn't make it. I named her Stormy, so kind of, you know, her in there. And you may hear background noise. I have Hazel and Olive. They are our new kitties, but you know, Hazel likes to star in the show, so she may eventually make it up here. She likes to hop on my board, and she is the one screaming right now, and they got food, so that ain't the issue. Hush, little girl. So she just likes to scream at us. But anyway, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else, or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. And you know, if you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so, you know, that really affects my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I get tongue-tied. I have tremors, and, you know, sometimes it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. So when that happens, I drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. So I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the message gets out the way that it is meant to eventually, right? Okay, so are you finally going to chill out and quit screaming at me, Hazel? I decided to pick her up because she was really screaming at me. So, all right, let's see. Get up there on my shoulder. Be my little parrot. Oh, you hush. So I picked a few cards from the Sixth Sense Connection deck. The first one is a number 29, Hello from Heaven. So I really like the message with that one. The next one Spirit had me pull was this 41, Divine Guidance here. And then a number 49, forgiveness, because, you know, grief is weird sometimes. We go through this phase of just feeling so much guilt and shame, and so, all right, go ahead and go. So, you know, we have to work on forgiving ourselves, forgiving others. You know, it hit me one time. I didn't realize I was mad at my grandma for passing away until it came up to the surface, and I was like, wow, I didn't even realize. Okay, so, you know, it came up when it was meant to. All right, say hello to the camera, Hazel. Hi. There's Hazel. So, you know, sometimes we have to work on forgiveness, and, you know, it takes a lot of prayer, it takes a lot of meditation, it takes a lot of taking care of ourselves, and, you know, I believe our loved ones are always trying to send us messages from the other side, you know, and sometimes we find it in, you know, we look down and we find a feather, or we look down, we find a coin, or a song comes on the radio, and, you know, things of that nature. So, all right, let's see. Hello from Heaven. Number 29. All right, number 29. Hello from heaven. The signs are clear. It's not your imagination playing tricks. Your lost loved ones want you to know that they are okay and miss you too. When you acknowledge the signs, they feel overjoyed because they have been able to get through to you. They are doing their best to guide and help you. They want you to live a full and happy life until you are reunited again in heaven. They will thrive in the spirit world when they see you enjoying your life here. Crystals: Amethyst, Apophyllite, Celestine, and Blue Lace Agate. Affirmation: I am ready to see the signs from my loved ones in spirit. Yes, you know, like I said, feathers, butterflies, you know, cardinals, let's see what else, dragonflies, you know, they could show up like that as well. Divine guidance. Using prayer to ask spirit for something implies that something is lacking in your life when all that you need is available. Acknowledge you are worthy of happiness and clear your mind from self-sabotaging negativity. Meditate daily so you can hear what the infinite spirit wants to tell you. Declare that you're ready for happiness, goodness, and mercy to be in your life now. Watch for the signs and know that divine intervention is on its way and will help lift those burdens. Crystals: Amethyst, Angelite, Blue Kyanite, and Selenite. Affirmation: I am thankful for receiving help, goodness, and mercy. Yes, I love it, you guys. You know, activate your guides and your angels. You know, give them permission to have charge over things, to bless and protect you, you know, wherever you go. All right, forgiveness. All that remains of the past are memories. It's time to let go of worry and self-recrimination for what went wrong. When these thoughts arise, take a few deep breaths and go with it for a minute to find the root of underlying pain. Surrender this pain to the infinite spirit. Forgive everyone involved, including yourself. Karma will take care of any transgressions far better than you can. Forgiveness will heal and harmonize your mind, body, and soul. Crystals: rose quartz, rhodonite, and chrysoprase. Affirmation: I choose to live my life filled with goodness and mercy, forgiving everyone and everything, including myself. All right, I thought, well, come here so I can pick you up then. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Your sister wants up here too. All right, that one right there. Don't go to my candle, baby. It's lit. Nope, don't go to candle. You helping mama pick cards? You inspecting things? All right, let's get some animal tarot messages here as well. Let's see what animals come out. You know, it could be anything at this rate. Don't you jump off from way up here. All right, come sit here. Curious kitties. All right, we have 9 of Summer, Pomeranian dog. Now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that's still yet to come. Get down from there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, sorry about the camera. She got under my camera podium thing there. So, all right, Pomeranian dog coming through. So, you know, maybe you had a Pomeranian dog that is on the other side. We have 5 of Spring, the ram. Occasionally, you may experience clashes with others. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, she's trying to buy. Oh, is that your card? Okay. clashes with others. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals or beliefs. So we have that, you know, with the Ram, I always feel Aries energy coming in. So we also have a number 20, renewal for Raccoon. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. A time of renewal, you know, refreshed, rejuvenated, restored, you guys. So, you know, whatever's been lost, stolen, devoured, or wasted is what Spirit is saying. You know, it's going to come back to you tenfold, you guys. So keep believing. We also have Prince of Autumn, trustworthy, dedicated, protective, and funny. The Seahorse. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. So, you know, there's a way that's going to be made where you can't even see one right now. All right, we have Queen of Summer, compassionate, loving, giving, psychic. We have the Swan. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. Which one were you biting? Bite it again. Bite it again, Mama will pick it. Okay, this one. Three of Summer, hummingbird. You have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. So, you know, it's the cycle of things, you guys. Death, rebirth, life, you know, it's all a cycle. We have the King of Winter, intelligent, impartial, respected, unemotional, the humpback whale. At this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective and unemotional, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and we have the Dreamer, number 0, the Shepherd puppy. So this would be the Fool. You are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. But make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings, you guys. You know, you go chasing butterflies and you could end up somewhere like, oh, how did I even get here? You know, but take that leap of faith, believe in yourself, you know, you have divine guidance, it's divine timing as you're working, you know, through healing and working towards forgiveness. And, you know, no matter where you're at in the grieving phase, you guys, you know, life can still turn out wonderful. You know, something beautiful can emerge from the ashes, you know, like the phoenix when it rises from its own ashes, you guys. Like, nothing's going to keep you down. And when you think of someone, it's for a reason, you guys. Or when you see certain things and it makes you think of someone, or you hear or you smell, you know, because sometimes I'll smell cigarette burning or perfume or something like that, or a song will just pop on the radio at the time I was thinking of a person. And, you know, I feel like it all matters, you know, is how I feel about it. And, you know, life is beautiful when you see it that way. But grief is hard, and there are some people that we will grieve in some way for the rest of our lives. That may not be the all-consuming, dark, crushing grief where you feel like you're gonna die, you know, where it sits real heavy on your chest and everything. But, you know, May was my she was like a soulmate, I would say, too. And she was so in tune with me. She could tell when I was going to have a panic attack before I could, and she would lay on me. And I've never had a fur baby that in tune with me, and losing her was really hard. I mean, she was 10, but you know, and then you have that, oh, did I really do everything, you know, like, you have that guilt that, you know, and even with that kitten, you know, I did everything I could, but still, you know, that, oh, but did I really, you know, da 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 da, this and that. But even though we didn't have her very long, she knew love. She knew she was loved, and she knew she was safe. She had been out in the storm. She had a messed up eye, and I think she was just sicker than we realized. She didn't want to eat. Like, I was bottle feeding her, but even that was a fight. But, you know, things happen for a reason, and in the season that they happen, even if we don't always understand it, even if we don't always like it. So, whew, anyway, I have these two new babies here who keep me on my toes, who like to try to help me with my readings. You know, they want their 15 seconds or minutes of fame, however long it is. So, you know, I feel like as they grow up, they're really going to be more involved. Ow! That kind of hurt a little bit, Hazel. Hazel likes to be a parrot, so, but she also likes to dive bomb my board when I'm doing readings. If you catch the one, she was really dive bombing it hard yesterday, so, you know, they crack me up. It was the energy update reading, so that was the first time she ever just jumped on the board. So anyway, they're healthy, they're happy, and that means so very much to me. I hope this reading finds you well, sending you so much love, light, and positive energy. And, you know, loss is hard, whether it's our fur babies or parts of our human family, you know, or friends. It's hard, it hits, you know, and so I'm even having trouble, like, with my emotions right now, because, you know, I keep thinking of my May girl, but I know she's running free, and she's healthy, and she's happy, and that means so very much to me. So, alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the messages here. If you did, please leave me a comment down below, let me know. Drop the name of your fur baby, or another person that, you know, is on the other side, and I'll see if I can get a message for you, you guys. Like, sometimes it happens. Sometimes they just like to pop through and be like, hey, I want to talk. You know, I do spirit board sessions sometimes, so if you guys would like to see something like that, drop that down below as well. Also, smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. You know, hit it with the old razzle dazzle there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, you guys. That would truly mean so very much to me. I love growth, I love expansion, I love being able to interact with you guys. Everything that you need to know about me and about this channel, you can find in the description box down below, so make sure you check that out as well. You know, you're part of the teamwork that makes the dream work, you guys. I couldn't do any of this without all of your love and support, and I really do love and appreciate each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye. Ow, Hazel.